Lots of things are going wrong today, but like we're making them work. Don't worry about it. There's a bear bug. A Nick. That's Psycho and that's Cheese. Yeah. I'm slowly getting used to what everyone picks as Pokemon, and then someone's gonna change it as I say. I'm getting used to your choices of Pokemon. I swear to God. Where did my stream playlist go? Put on dem tunes. Super character playlist. In character thingy. Stream. Where is it? Shuffle that shit. Come on. Oh, its music's not plugged in. That's great. Give me 2 seconds. Again, we are just all the things have gone wrong today, and I do not know why. I really wished it did not happen, but we'll figure it out. I'm sorry, what? We're going, Nick. Why the fuck did you just go, Luna, look, boobs?
It has boobs.
Mm-hmm.
It has boobs. Mm-hmm. And you were deafened. So I had to tell you about the boobs.
Hey, Bearbug, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Leafeon.
I was gonna say, you're this thing.
I'm that thing?
Yep.
I have no idea what that thing is.
It's a thing from Scarlet. It's the paradox form of the moth. Oh, Bearbug's figuring it out. Oh yeah, why am I a Venomoth? Because it assigns you one randomly, and then you need to pick your own. So Bearbug's just kind of hanging out there.
That one's cute.
I just find it funny, literally just be like, boobs.
Boobs.
Using this.
Booba.
Is Booba.
Mm-hmm. Is Leafeon in here?
Luna.
It should be. What?
U2's has made a My Hero Academia thingy. Now there's My Hero Academia U2's.
Bearbug, you should be able to search it. What did U2's do? U2's.
They made a My Hero Academia.
Right now I set it as this thing called the Togenic.
God damn it, U2's. I don't have the money. I don't have $90 I can drop on this.
It's not
fucking what? $90?
Well, each one's 30.
Oh, you want to buy all of them?
I'm buying 3 of them. There's 5 of them total.
Wait, I want to have a look at this.
It's the main 3 you think of. All my Uraraka. I can talk. Basically, it's the Fortnite skins plus Todoroki.
All my Midoriya, Katsuki, Ochako, and Shoro.
There you go. Bearbug is now up there.
Oh, you had me pinned. I was like, what is happening? I couldn't find myself. I couldn't see the changes I was making.
You're pinned and right by the timer.
Yeah, me. My little Leafeon swinging around.
Jesus Christ, that Bakugo's got a big mouth.
Yeah, okay.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
This is literally just Bearbug right now.
Oh my, it's so tiny.
Bomb? Oh god. Oh, you only have 4
gold. You don't have it set up where I can drop bombs.
No, you can. You can, but you kind of have to exist in chat for a bit longer.
How many bombs can I make? Can I drop a bomb? Oh, I can't even spell it.
What do you mean? Psycho could drop bombs. I've been in chat since stream started. I went to your page before stream started just so I could be here as soon as possible.
I
have to do chat stuff.
I think it's just interacting in chat.
I have at the bottom. Oh god, I don't want to hear myself.
What am I interacting in, Psycho?
Bomb.
Who's ready for
I wanna-
Potionomics on Saturday? That'll be fun. That being said,
How many actions? How much gold have I got? I've got 6. Lizzie, can we stop talking about boobas, please?
I mean, I'm not
What?
complaining yet.
Yes.
I'll stop.
I'm not complaining yet. Bear's fine.
Lizzie, stop talking about the titties.
I did! You're the one who keeps bringing it up. And then I'll keep bringing it up. Booba booba. See, Nick enjoys, it improves of my boob talk. See?
Nick
Here,
looks boobs.
here.
We're having
That's not
we're having-
surprising. Anyway,
we're having serious and what's
there
the
you go.
word? We're having serious discussions about serious things, topics that matter.
Boobs, yes. Very, very much so.
That's a lot of bombs. Luna, you know
It's
you can make us
fine.
fight. Make us fight. I want to see
Wait,
who
how do I
wins.
make you fight?
You could. I know you can. I don't know how to, but Sam always does it. You can make us fight. Give me a second.
This is
I'm
where you
messaging.
bug Sam and go, how does
Yeah,
my
that's
friend
exactly
make
what
them
I'm doing.
fight?
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm like, Sam, this is important.
What is this? Oh, hi, Cat. Cat is a Lillipup. Need you all over here. Cheese. Go. Psycho. Go.
Cheese. The cheese.
Oh my god, again with the fucking cheese touch. There we go.
Wait, I want to. One sec.
You good?
Yeah.
I'm just adjusting this real quick. Don't mind me.
What are you doing? Oh,
Um,
you're making it so we can't jump on.
I'm making it so, like, there's a way for people to get on top of my head. Hi, Misu.
Misu,
Hi,
you're
Misu.
short.
Because I can be Popcat, and also Psycho is factually correct. You are short.
I'm never wrong. I'm always right. Except when I am wrong.
Apparently, Psycho's shorter.
Yeah, mentally, but not physically. I'm way taller than you are.
Ta-da! Bombs. And now Psycho and myself are on
Bombs.
top of the,
Yeah,
me.
we are the champions of the world.
I want to be up there. Can you put me on top of your head?
You should pin us up in the sky, Luna.
I did. Hang on. I'm trying to do one thing. I'm just
Do it
trying to.
faster.
I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna punt the British man.
Eh. Just normal British things.
Just normal British things? I don't think these are normal nor British things.
I like this game, but like the part of it where you have to walk around and you get like a house and stuff, and you have to feed yourself.
I'm not crucifying the Pokemon.
Do not crucify the Pokemon.
Me.
I mean, there's a way for you to get up here, Bearbug. You should be able to get up here.
What?
You just need a jump.
Fine. I just need to get good, I guess.
You just need to get good and
Yeah.
place your bombs properly. Oh my god, the British
Yep.
are real. I mean, Psycho's mostly in
British are real.
chat. What do you mean, oh my god, the British are real? The British have been real.
Be real. I don't know
Look
what I was
on
meant
your
to be.
face. Jesus.
My Pokemon is not moving where I need it to be.
Lizzie, there's one Minecraft mod that I don't understand.
And that's create?
Yeah,
I like Create Mod. I still have yet to play.
I don't fucking understand how it works.
Yo,
You
if you
just
figure
build
it out,
stuff.
can you give me instructions, Bearbug? Please? Thank you.
Okay.
Like, it's
So what
fucking-
I'm hearing is we need a Create Mod server.
Yes.
where
Please.
Bearbug builds a baby train.
CSMP has create mod, and I don't know how to use it.
I want to.
So we're gonna make a create mod server where I have to build a giant school building and I have to like give lessons on create mod.
Okay, Bear.
So today, class, we're gonna be learning about.
Okay, Boomer.
Mm-hmm. It'll be a fun class. I'll put on a Mumbo video. Put on Mumbo videos for education.
As one should.
A witch.
My food went up 80%, yet I'm still hungry. So
Breed.
mad. And if I cook another thing of eggs, I risk burning the eggs.
You need to breed
What are you
more.
doing? Okay, Psycho's playing Minecraft. Before anybody gets weird on what Psycho's doing.
I'm breeding villages.
Yes, but just shouting breed. You need to
It's
breed
not.
more.
It's normal.
This is just normal
Yeah.
things.
I think chat needs to beat teen pregnancy.
I'm sorry, what?
That's my goal.
Nitwits are only useful to breed. That's
Psycho.
it. What they don't have jobs.
No. You're accurate in your statement for Minecraft, but remember the conversation we had about minding your words.
Use. Wompy bitch.
This is lovely. Anyway, Luna, how's your pixel art going?
Oh, Luna's not doing pixel art.
Oh, what? I thought you were doing pixel
I
art.
was gonna try and learn pixel art, but like by the time stream rolled around, I did not have the spoons nor the patience. All the patience is zapped out of me. It is gone. So we're just gonna work on the Pushonomics VTuber.
Understandable. That's why you have boobies on screen.
Mm-hmm. It's educational purposes, I swear.
Educational boobies. We're learning about what boobies look like.
I was gonna say something, but that would probably
Levia
get me
looks
told
so
off.
scrunkly. I love them.
They do look very scrunkly. I heard pixel art is particularly finicky. Dude, I have tried learning this so many times. It is not.
Get in the damn boat, you bitch! I swear to Jesus. Also, I will get Jesus Christ off Twitter to tell me I'm stuck.
I have no idea what Psycho's on about right now, and I am very concerned.
I'd rather Jesus Christ not dox me on Twitter.
Yeah.
No, I
He's done
follow
that
Jesus
before.
Christ on Twitter.
What?
There's a Twitter account called that is literally got the name thingy Jesus Christ.
Ah. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie dokie. You're not
Like,
allowed in there.
I'm
Get
at
in the
this
boat.
point.
Thank
I've
you,
I've
Jesus
decided
Christ.
until debut day, which is like in 3 weeks. Not even. There's a Twitter account for Satan too.
Oh yeah, SAN. I follow them.
I'm gonna cry.
Do it. I
When?
want to watch. That's the sound.
You are
evil. I'm
so
sorry.
mean.
It is. It's very evil.
What do you expect? It's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
Me.
I want to smite people.
Oh, Luna, in this game, in the dress-up game, I found a way to make myself very tiny.
So are you literally a fairy?
Yes, and I have fairy wings.
By the way,
I have.
Speaking of fairies, speaking of fairy wings, first Nick says no crybug. Second, speaking of fairy wings, or fairies specifically, you have infested my For You page. I keep getting TikToks being like, this is your signal, this is your sign to send this to a friend and play fairy Minecraft.
What?
The Minecraft server.
Fairies?
Where
Fairies.
Where I think I know the mod server you're on about. I swear to God, if it's the one you're, I swear to God, if I know the one you're on about, I'm gonna cry.
Why? Does it have a bad reputation?
No, the opposite of that.
Oh, good reputation.
I think it's more Psycho probably tried to get us on it at one point and then wasn't able to.
No. Can you send me the TikTok if you've got it?
I
Luna?
literally
Obviously-
just kept scrolling past it. I do not have the TikTok no more.
By any chance, was it called Fairy Tales?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Damn it. Don't know why I'm saying like this.
What?
Me and Rory are playing on that server recently, and it's just a server that me and Rory wanted to play on. We're like, we found it, and we were gonna play it whenever we were free.
Mm-hmm.
And I did roll a fucking TikTok about it, but now I do. I got the villagers back in their hall. Oh, that one grew
Thank you, Psycho. Anyway.
What did I do?
Nothing. Phrasing.
Phrasing, don't know him. Now I'm gonna trade sticks.
I just got that. Luna, it's only weird if you make it weird.
It's Lizzie, it's Luna we're on
And
about.
then
What do you
your
expect?
dreams zipping right in front of me.
Lizzie.
Me and Luna are two very different types of asexual.
What do you mean? Also, I'm not
I
bi.
know exactly what you mean. They said asexual.
Oh, I heard bisexual.
Oh, yeah, I said asexual.
That's why I got confused, because I heard bi and not ace.
No, I'm not bi either.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Let me trade you sticks. I need money. I need me money, SpongeBob.
What does TLC mean? Isn't that like a...
I was going to say, what does TLDR mean?
No, TLC, that's like a channel, right?
Nope.
Or like a show?
Nope.
Yeah, because there's like TLC, the Home Housewives.
Hey,
I was
Bubba.
going to say, it's going to...
Join me.
Remember the co-working thing I told you about?
Yeah!
That's
yeah,
that's
okay,
the
what does
that's
TLC stand for?
task list commands.
Oh, okay. But TLC also,
Tender loving care.
it's also,
They just said what it
The
stands
channel
for.
that has cake boss. Yes, I know.
yeah. Okay, so I'm not crazy.
Yeah, you are.
You are.
Okay, yeah,
You love us.
I do. My house is so big. I am so small.
Get big.
No. I look weirdly, like, if I make my height, like, taller, I look like Sailor Moon. My legs just go into the sky. And I wanted to look like as close to a normally proportioned human being as I could.
So
And
not
so
at all.
I'm very short. But I'm wearing cute little fairy wings.
It's just depicted in real life, anyways.
I mean, I'm like a little pixie. But it means my house is very big.
I will forever bully people for their height.
You and Misu both.
It means you can't say shit. That's short as hell.
I desperately want the power to change my overall height at will. Like, I think about that way too often. Like, it would be so much fun. I would build like a dollhouse area into my house, and I just live in that for most of the time, you know, and be big when I need
What I'm
to.
hearing is
But,
Bearbug
like,
would abuse the shit
imagine
out of it.
I would. I'd make myself tiny little outfits. It'd be adorable. It'd be so awesome. Can you imagine
Luna.
living in a dollhouse? It'd be
What?
so cute. I could have my friends carry me around in their pocket.
As of right now, the color scheme you have just reminds me of Lolbit from FNAF.
Dude, I'm just sketching in my colors. Leave me alone.
No, I'm sending you a picture.
I really don't need one. Thank you, though.
If I got overwhelmed in public, I could just be small and ignore people.
Be small, do crime.
Be small to
Yes.
crime.
I could if I wanted to.
You'll never catch me, coppers.
I could fit through bars of a jail cell, that's for sure. I could just not. I could escape handcuffs by just being
shrinking.
small.
This
Yeah.
ear is just not it, man.
Shit. Also, did you know there's different types of shape shifting?
There is, yeah.
Shape shifting also means changing size.
Mm-hmm. Because you're shifting your shape.
Yeah. So, like, if you
Thank
had
you
the
for
power of
lookies,
shape shifting,
Nick.
you could. I'm sure I've talked about this before, Lizzie, haven't I?
Think you have.
Probably. I just want to be small and then be big at will.
Yeah,
I would like it if I could, make other stuff small and big
Pokey,
at
pokey,
will too.
pokey. Hi,
Like
Pokey.
friends.
Pokey turned
Like
into a
imagine
crab.
Pokey turned into a crab. Imagine me inviting Luna over to my house. And like me and Luna get small and I show Luna around my house and my dollhouse house. That'd be so fun. I could make myself small, or I could make other people small and then just hold them. Be like, you're my friend
You're
now.
my friend now.
We're having soft tacos later. Yeah.
Tacos later.
Luna, why are you removing our blocks?
Mm.
What if I want people standing on my head?
Because I can. And also,
Aw.
Pokemon keep spawning here anyway, so I don't want to keep having to move them.
Luna's
Okay.
on said, "Fuck you." That's why.
Literally.
Just put
Not
a
as
small
mean, though.
platform above my head.
Maybe.
Yeah. The capabilities of shapeshifting. Users can change their shape, size, color,
I love how
density,
you're having a
texture.
conversation about the legitimacies of shapeshifting, and Luna's just gonna try and find their hair to remorph it.
Yeah, users can change their size, shape, density, texture, cellular composition, and/or atomic composition to mimic qualities, impersonate entities, amplify abilities, or
I'd be able to.
traverse environments.
Pokey's saying that they want to be 9 feet tall because I think it'd be cool.
It would be cool.
You would
I
be the
agree with
best
you,
basketball
Pokey.
player in the world.
Pokey, like it would also be a good intimidation. I would mainly use my size shape shifting to be small most of the time, but I could also go get bigger. And I
Hello,
would use it
Luxa.
mainly for intimidation practices.
Shapeshifters
Hi,
are the
Luxa!
best blood donors.
Hell yes! Yes, Luxa.
Yeah, me and Porky are on the same page.
What did you two do?
Shape-shifting best powers.
I could threaten the government into doing better by being really big.
Also,
I just
gay.
thought you said something about
I'm
farting.
just saying.
Oh yes.
Also,
Gay.
you could change your genders. That would make life easier.
That's
for
what I meant
people.
by also gay.
I just want to be really small.
Hey, Bearbug, you should type in chat.
Like, Lizzie.
I should.
You
Okay.
should type in chat for 2 seconds and see what changed.
Lizzie, imagine having.
Oh, you're both
I
yellow.
still have a meter.
Not the internet dying.
Going.
You have a what?
Oh no.
No, imagine being the size of a fucking ant, but having the strength of a normal human being.
I would freak so many people out with that. It'd be so fun.
You just pick someone up by the feet as an ant, and you're just
No,
like,
I could dig in my backyard and have a fun little cave, and I could just be small and explore the little cave without having to like.
Minecraft IRL.
I could play Minecraft IRL. I could get really big, hold on to like a tree branch, and then get small, and then climb a tree really easy.
Can I speak more about shapeshifting?
And go for it.
I could swim.
Statistically
in
best
a
power,
bubble
and
bath.
if not, shapeshifting is, despite it being cool. What has happened? There's a statistically best power, and it's not shapeshifting despite it being cool, says Luxup. New drawing title for Pokey.
Luxup's gonna say something real basic like flying, which is really cool, but everyone picks flying.
What is the
Well, yeah,
statistically
because
best
shapeshifting seen as like a
power?
villain power. I go back and
I
forth
just want
between
to be
hairs.
small.
Just think
Look,
of
man,
just look at Torgo. They
Pokey,
have a
Pokey,
shape-shifting power. They're a
Pokey,
villain.
Pokey, my friend, my beloved. We don't need to bring up the detachable titties conversation again. Pokey said that they just want to go back and forth between having some huge boobs and some serious honkers, a real set of badonkers, and then
Bro,
have like nothing the next day.
Imagine if
And then
given
an
the ability to when
exchange
you
student came to school, and man, she had huge. Sorry.
no imagine giving them the abilities whenever you squeeze them you just hear like a fucking clown honk.
Honka, honka.
I hate that.
Telekinesis. Oh, that's like moving stuff with your brain, right?
Yes.
Nope, that yeah, kind of. That's
Telekinesis is moving
psychic
stuff with your
ability.
mind.
Yeah. I mean, that would be pretty good. That would be
Telekinesis. Yep.
Telekinesis.
because
Debatable
if you
boobs.
had telekinesis,
Detachable
you could
boobs
like.
is the dream. Exactly. Manipulating
Looks up.
probability says looks up. You know what? That's fair. That's
no,
also broken.
manipulating probability is technically just fucking what's it called? Reality bending.
Reality bending.
Technically.
Also just being really good at math.
Like no, imagine having the power to change your IQ, not of just yours, but of anybody.
I would just make everyone smart because too many people are really, really dumb.
No, don't know what be an evil villain thing to do. Make everybody dumb, but you're the smartest person, so they have to go to your school so they
No.
can learn to be
No.
smart.
If I'm the smartest person, the world's gonna end soon.
Yeah.
No, but think about that. You're the
Thanks.
smartest person. Everybody else is
Best or
dumb, and they
worst
have to
person to go to
pay.
a
No,
casino.
like still like making people smart wouldn't really help because you can make people like smarter, but it would just make them smarter about like their tactics. Like they still wouldn't have good morals. You know? You just make them smarter.
This is
Smarter.
accurate.
I would only make the nice people smart because
Yeah, but how do you tell who
if
the
you make
nice
like
people are?
See, I'm autistic. I'd have too much trouble
I'm on your
discovering who the
sorry.
nice
I'm
people
sorry.
are.
I shouldn't have snorted, but also just the no, I'm this. I can't. I don't know this shit. It got me. All right.
I would probably give make like a doctor smarter so they can figure out the cure for cancer faster.
Does Luna just kind of take the same hair that they drew one time and then proceed to remorph it for every single instance of trying to draw the hair? Yes. I'm
Yes,
lazy.
they do.
I am
Just look
lazy.
at this and then look at
No.
PopCap.
Hey, it's not. Let's not call it lazy. Let's call it consistent.
It's consistency. No, that is literally why I started doing it, was because I was just like, I can't be consistent with this hair.
It's
Yeah.
consistent and on brand.
Who's the Tepic?
Just look at what Luna's doing now, then look at PopCap. It's consistency.
Oh, look, Sub's a tech pig! Throw the piggy.
No, don't go to Piggy.
I would say like it being able to steal other people's powers, but that's just all for one from my hero.
See, I still would want to just be small and then be big.
Hmm.
And then, like,
Oh,
if
there's one thing
you're
I would
like,
pick,
oh,
or
well,
it
you
would
could
be
choose.
actual working eyeballs. God damn it, Pokey.
No, do you know what would be the worst but kind of greatest superpower in the world?
What?
Being small.
A type of immortality. Hear me out. Where
Okay.
you can, like, for instance, you can get rid of a lung, and then once you die, it regenerates.
That's a superpower.
Like,
Wanting to see.
like for instance, like you're like an organ donor, but every time you die, that the organs that you donated regenerate. You would be like, you could make so much money just
Oh,
organ donating.
yeah, you could just like do so much for like the medical field. You could be like Mr. Beast, but for like giving people organs. Be like, okay, doctor, take my lung and then shoot me. And then take my lung again.
But imagine some bad person got you and they just kept on doing that for you for the end of time.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man,
Sure.
we do
Imagine-
not
Doing
need.
300
What the hell is that myth? What the hell is that myth? There's an actual myth with this. What the fuck is a dude that gets his liver eaten by a hawk every night?
Hmm.
This is an actual mythos. It's in Greek mythology.
Oh.
It's a Titan guy. Prometheus? Prometheus.
Did
Let
the
me have a
hawk
look.
need the lung? or
No,
liver?
he like betrayed the gods and whatnot, and then as punishment, he got chained to a rock. And every morning, a hawk would come to eat his liver, and they would regrow at night, and the next day, the cycle would repeat. Is it Prometheus? I think I did. Bye bye, Puggy.
Bye bye, Pokey.
Prometheus god, right?
Well, that doesn't sound very
He's like
consensual.
Titan of forethought.
I was gonna say something. No, don't know what would be even more overpowered that power, Lizzie.
What?
If you had type O blood.
Yeah. And you had that power?
Yeah.
You would be the ultimate organ donor.
I'm blood donor because no matter what, that blood would help everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So I know what some of the to do with the shape shiftings. Can I tell you some of the capabilities?
Go
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, it says the origin of the power plays a significant role in the capabilities and limitations, altering oneself on a cellular, atomic, and/or conceptual level will permit a variety of degrees of alteration, while methods that defy the laws of reality, such as magic, will most likely keep their own sets of conventions.
Psycho, it's O negative, apparently, is the one that helps everyone.
Oh. Yeah, I just said type O. I didn't say positive or negative. I just said type O. Users with the users with the greater degrees of control are more likely to capable of using their bodies by unpredictability, functioning as a perpetually reconstructing all-purpose applications and/or employing near indomitable perception into their strategies. Blah blah blah. The types of applications are can't fucking eat. I don't know why I'm reading this when I can't even speak. Adaptive appearance.
Okay, so Psycho, Luno, and oh my gosh.
Context is like
Luna.
not here for the most part, so yes.
Yeah. So Psycho and Luna and Chat. You guys have to pick 3.
How about 4?
Okay, make a good case for why you deserve 4.
What are we picking 4 of?
4 superpowers. The 3 superpowers.
Oh.
If you could pick 3, what would the 3 be?
Super regeneration.
Okay.
Like I've already said, shape shifting.
What's the super regeneration? Is that the lungs one?
No, just super regeneration is where, if for instance, if your bones break, they just
Oh.
mend instantly.
Okay, so you'd have that one.
And then I already said shape shifting
Shapeshifted, yeah.
and flight.
Flight.
No, you can't. No, think of a power that you don't need another power to help it with it. Because, for instance,
I always
flight,
put actual forethought into this, and Luna's just trying to draw, man.
like Lizzie, with flight, you would need some. Like, think about it. If you had like flight, you would need some sort of air resistance, so you don't fucking.
No,
die.
Monster Girl, this isn't the Live 2D model. This is a
Hi,
PNG
Piper!
stream that's happening soon.
It's a Piper!
It's Piper. Has Piper seen the Live 2D model? Piper
no.
allowed to?
No, but
No?
Piper should have access to it. No, I didn't upload it in the Acids channel. I do need to send to thing, but no, Popcat is just a reactive for now. Hello, long time no see. I'm trying to just. I'm doing a Potionomics stream at the end of the week, so I'm just trying to like. I'm double dipping a bit.
Yeah, Lizzie.
Dipping. Yeah.
Like, try and think of a power that you don't need another power to go with it. Make sure you don't die.
What?
Shape-shifting.
Like,
Hi, Mar.
think about
This.
it. With shape shifting, Lizzie, you need to understand how.
That's fair. So we're having a
things
superpower
work.
discussion. I'm sorry I keep cutting you off, Psycho. I'm trying to talk to chat.
Oh
Sorry,
no, streamer talks to chat.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's not allowed ever.
No,
Oh my
never.
god,
The
oh my
crime.
god. Oh my god, the streamer's actually doing their job.
Streamer is doing streamer things. Get him.
Put them at stake and
Oh
set
my
them on
god,
fire.
if I got horns that were just comedically large. It wouldn't even look like horns, it just looked like a giant crescent in my head.
So just fucking throw a question at you, it's just part of
No,
me.
literally, it's just, if I just got horns that were comedically big, it would not look like horns, it just looks like someone stuck a spoon in my skull.
I'm not remodeling the 3D model to make your horns comedically big.
This sounds like you're trying to convince yourself.
I found an iron golem. Hello there, Mr. Iron Golem.
My 3 that I would choose would be shape-shifting, specifically to be tiny and then big.
I would
And then
like shape-shifting for changing gender and being able to change size would be
why
great.
would be shape-shifting?
See, if I got shape-shifting power, it'd be
change
purely for the gender affirmation.
overall size. I'm giving myself the debuff where I cannot change the size of individual body parts, because then I would just forever make myself like skinny or whatever obtainable, whatever unobtainable body type I want. And I'm like, that's unhealthy to my mind mentally, so I'm not allowed to do that. So that also means
would give you
I can't
terrible
take my tits
dysmorphia.
away.
No!
terrible
Free the
dysmorphia.
boobies.
Yeah, I'd have to do that with the normal human way. I can't do that with the shape-shifting way because I know I have a bad like body dysmorphia stuff. I would do weird things.
Lizzie.
Find weird things.
Yeah. I'd make myself look like Sailor Moon.
Lizzie.
I mean, that's not that weird.
But I wouldn't, okay. I give myself the limitation because it would also mess with my mental health a lot.
No, that part's completely fair.
Mhm. So that's my one
That's
number
your
one.
one?
That's my number one superpower that I would
number
have.
two?
Why are
Number
these...
2,
Wait,
if
hold
I
up.
could only have 2 superpowers, my second
Viper's
superpower
here,
would
and that's
be
that's Viper. Viper and Viper were stuck in the box that was over here that's invisible.
my
number two,
second
Lizzie.
superpower.
Actually, where's Bearbug?
If I could only have 2 superpowers, would be...
You said 3, remember?
Yeah, 3. I'm getting to it. This is my list of importance. I'm going by list of importance. So, like, if I only could have 1, it would be to shapeshift my overall size. And if I could only have 2, the second one would be to understand and to properly speak/communicate every language in the entire universe without my brain exploding.
So even understanding.
I feel like your brain would explode regardless.
That would mean you would have to make yourself really smart as well, though, Lizzie.
Well, okay, here. The way it works in my head is I only get the knowledge of the language when it's necessary.
Or when someone's speaking to you in that
Yeah,
language.
so when someone's speaking it, or when I need to speak it or read it, or use it. So like, yeah, I don't know any language unless it's necessary, but if someone starts coming up to me and speaking Spanish, then I can speak Spanish and read Spanish. If I'm trying to read something in Korean or alien language, I could read that, no problem.
What was if a dog tries to speak to you?
I'm excluding dogs and animals. because I don't want to hear about what they talk about.
No, but that would be
Bear's like, I
you
just
talk
want to
to
stay.
family
I want
now.
to keep this like to humans only, please.
Humans and sophisticated alien beings.
Yeah, you draw the line at pets, but
Well,
aliens are fine.
pets, and birds. Listen, if I had to listen, morning birds are tweeting, and it's just like, have sex with me now, please, I need babies,
God damn
please,
it, Bear
please, let me
Bug.
give you.
I thought Muffin was the unhinged one. This is cozy vibes.
I'm sorry, but that's what birds tweet about, and I don't want to hear it. I don't want to.
That's getting clipped. That's getting clipped.
Oh my god, if that doesn't get clipped, it's a war crime, I swear.
Ma, can you clip that, please?
I don't want to wake up the horny birds.
If Bearbug doing that doesn't get clipped, it's a war crime, I'm just saying. Anyway, I found out the reason the alphabet is called alphabet is because the first two words, yeah. Is that not common knowledge? Or does Luna
No,
just
that's
look
not
up
common
Luna
knowledge.
just looks up a
Luna's
lot
just-
of weird stuff, got it.
Yeah.
Cool. Understood. Where are my eyeballs?
I also want to be able to understand and watch like any TV show or travel anywhere and only have to worry about the expenses and not have to worry about the language barrier.
I think that's, I was gonna say, it sounds, that what you were about to describe sounds less like a superpower, more like just getting money, but never mind, now it sounds like a superpower.
And then my third is the coolest of all.
The clip
It's
has
flight.
been made.
The clip has been made? Psycho got
The clip
it.
has been made.
Yo, put
Let's
it
go.
in the clip channel, the Discord server.
Do you know what the name of the clip is?
What's the name of the clip?
Oh no.
Bearbug is unhinged. God damn.
I mean, to be fair, I went through, I have like 30 new TikToks, and they're all stream clips ranging from January till now, and one of the most recent ones is from the stream on Tuesday, and it's just context says no rights. Or it's literally just Muffin saying no danger noodle rights, and Muffin and I are going back and forth, and I'm like kind of semi being serious and being like, no rights for the danger noodle? Like reacting like you would if a child was saying it type stuff. And context just suddenly unmutes and goes, but then they can only turn left, and then disappears into the ether again.
Okay, Lucy, what's your third
It's
power?
great. It's beautiful. I love my friends.
My third power is super sophisticated and complicated and totally original. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it to be just super strength.
It's flight. I'm sorry, but it's flight.
Lizzie,
I know.
Luna, what's yours? 3 powers.
My 3 what?
What
Luna's,
if you?
Yeah, Luna does not sit here and go, if I had superpowers, I would want them to be this, this, and this. Like, I don't do that shit.
What?
Luna's probably gonna be like,
Luna does.
Teleport.
Luna can't sit at the same table of autism we do.
Honestly,
I don't know whether to take offense to this or not. I don't know if I'm allowed to take offense to this or not.
Me and Psycho are definitely the type of kids that would be like, dinosaurs looked like chickens. So what kind of superpower would you want?
See,
Yeah,
no,
Luna,
that's both of you. That's both of you. But like, then I would sit here and just kind of like, I'm the person. How do I put this? Oh, I'm gonna quote a YouTube video that I've watched, and if you know the YouTube video I'm getting, amazing. So what we're getting at is Bearbug and Psycho will like read books at the library and talk about other things, and Luna will binge Wikipedia articles at 4 a.m. That's the two different flavors we're at.
That's the two different flavors.
I'm
because I'm gonna be real, the alpha beta thing that Mar brought up, but that's why the alphabet's called the alphabet, alpha beta. I've known that since middle school.
No, here's the thing, Luna. This is better. All 3 of us had unrestricted internet access, And
I don't know what you're talking about. My unrestricted internet access didn't start till college.
Same. But like yours went to reading Wikipedia pages. Mine and Psycho's was like, yeah, superpowers.
I've had unrestricted internet access since I was 8.
Oh. So you actually have had unrestricted internet access.
Mm-hmm.
Mine started when I was in high school.
Oh yeah, Lizzie. I may or may not have accidentally made it. I'm Gollum fan.
Oh,
Children.
There we
I know,
go.
So scared.
Just watching them. Just watching the family.
There
of
we go.
eight.
Now I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah. You know that some types of versions of shapeshifting there are, Lizzie.
Mm-hmm.
There's adaptive appearance, transform based on
Transformers?
adaptation, biomorphing.
Transformers.
Robots in disguise.
Yeah! In my guitar class for our final, we had to play a song on guitar. It's chose Piano Man by Billy Joel. Yes. Yes, that is the correct decision. That is the
Wait,
correct decision,
I
Mar.
think I know that song.
Play me a song, your piano man.
Yeah, it's that. I fucking know that song.
I was gonna say, Psycho, if you don't know this song, I'm gonna be very mad at you.
Yeah, that's kind of like a song everyone's supposed to know. Like Bohemian Rhapsody. Everyone's supposed to know that one. I've never listened to the song beginning to end in one go. I just know the song because people will just start singing it randomly. That's how I know the song.
Luna. I'm almost close enough to make you have to say the ara ara.
Okay, I'm turning that shit off. I keep meaning to turn that shit off.
Damn it! I'm 900 points away.
You really shouldn't have said anything because people have redeemed it like 3 times, and I'm sitting here like, oh, I gotta remember to turn that off later.
Can you wait till I unlock it? Just so I can do it once.
See,
You
Psycho.
Carry on. You son of a bitch!
I know the entire lyrics of Piano Man, if I may. Yeah, go for it. Wait, Mar. You know what? Oh, wait, no, they're not gonna be able to hear it. I was gonna say, I'll pull out something that I was gonna save for the debut, just so this way you can sing Piano Man to chat. But never mind, I'm not pulling that out, because only I will be able to hear it. Bear and Psycho will not.
Yeah, as I've gone back onto shapeshifting, there's biomorphing, which transformed into any living thing, which is also something to do with angel morphing, animal morphing. That helps with animal senses, animal speed, and animal strength.
So, Beast Boy.
Demon morphing and doppelganger morphings. Oh, this one's terrible though. Perfect doppelganger. Take the power, capabilities, memories, life force, and personality of other beings.
It sounds like a skill issue, honestly.
No, but no. Imagine you have that version of shapeshifting, but you turn into someone that has a disease. You would also get that disease.
That sounds like no fun.
That just means you need to research your targets.
The user can transform into the perfect persona of another being, gaining the original powers, capabilities, memories, life force, and personality.
Like teleportation, I think of that one kind of often too. Like that would be fun. But what scares me about teleportation is you have to know where you're gonna teleport to, so
Oh,
you
that's
don't
bad.
accidentally teleport into another human being or a wall.
Or you don't accidentally teleport in like a train track and just get fucking
Or
squashed.
teleport into a volcano.
I think I'm more scared of getting teleported into a human being and having us collide. Be like, "Ah!"
Just collision on the molecular level for no reason.
Yeah, no, that does not sound fun.
I'm gonna overhaul this bitch and just make both of us.
God, where's the navigator window?
Because like the places I would teleport is I'd be like, oh, Google Maps, there's like a building, a cute little cafe here, you know? But I would be scared to teleport onto the street in front of the building, be like, what if there's a person exactly right there as I teleport?
Wait, Lizzie, so you're saying you would use Google Maps and then just look, just look
yeah,
physically
I would teleport randomly.
Forced to move.
Because that's how you get yourself like on a mountain or like
yes, Mara, it is
in a volcano.
That fair enough, Luke's up. He said atoms physically can't exist in the
This
same
just feels
place.
like we're doing a podcast. I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, would you want us to stop?
No, I love this. Okay. I'm just saying it feels like we're doing a podcast.
I like this. I love seeing bad context and Psycho's character, then there's just Pop Cat.
Look, man. Look, man.
Wait.
My other thing wasn't working. Otherwise, you would have gotten Minecraft Luna.
What is it again? Future check.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna say something, Ma. There's a song a melody.
Whoa, my video views are wobbly. Luna, I'm gonna send you this picture.
I'm gonna
Who?
punch something. What?
I've never seen my analytics look like this.
There we
The
go.
graph is always like a curve down or a curve upwards, but right now it's wobbly.
Aha. I'm now Pop Psycho.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you're pop guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Luna's having a time, man. This just looks so weird.
Lizzie. Oh,
No,
God.
I don't like eyes for. I don't like drawing eyes. Literally, You know, I know how these came
I'm
across.
sorry for laughing.
No, because I
Sorry.
have this labeled on the credits page somewhere. But you want to know why these look good? Because I didn't do them.
Rory did.
Yeah, literally, Rory had to deal with me going, I don't want to do eyes for 10 minutes, and then went, fuck it, have a pair of eyes. I have this listed on my credits page somewhere. I just need to, or I keep meaning to put it on. It's one of the two.
Yeah, not Luna, Lizzie. There's also there's God morphing, transform into deities. Human morphings transform into humans. Mimicry, mimic appearance and powers of other beings. Mythic morphing, which you can obviously guess what that is. You know
Dude, what did I do to do eyeballs? I did this on the Cult of the Lamb guy. What did I do to do eyeballs on them? I'm like overwhelming my brain and be overthinking eyeballs again. I did the eyeballs. I know I did.
Lizzie, my favorite form of morphing, plant morphing.
What's that?
I wonder, what is plant morphing?
Oh, plant. I thought you said blank morphing. Also, Luxop, that makes me feel better.
What makes you feel better?
Luxop said that atoms physically can't exist in the same place, so you would just be forced to move. But like what if it's like shoving two deck of cards together?
What if you accidentally push someone into the road?
Yeah, I'd also be scared of that.
I'd be
Or
like,
me getting pushed in
someone's
front of the
dying.
road.
Yeah, I think that you can make it so you have like some type of invulnerability to getting hurt or something like that. I don't know. There's you can the type of shape shifting is camouflaging.
Like, I think the best way to go would be to like teleport into the bathroom where people are less likely to stand. You know, like you stand in front of the toilet and then you walk to the sink. But
This is
you
so
know,
weird.
teleporting into the bathroom. What if someone's pooping and you're like, "Oh, sorry, bye." And then you have to like teleport directly outside of the door and hope that no one's waiting outside.
Do you see this?
Luna sees nothing.
I said Lizzie.
Oh, I'm looking.
Dude,
do you see that?
I am so overthinking this so much, and I hate it.
Which one should I click?
Uh,
There's almighty, constructs, enhancements, magic, manipulations, meta powers, psychology, psychic, and science.
Magical.
Magic burst.
Magic.
Actually, I'm gonna go back and then click on a new tab. Youth embodiment. The ability to become the embodiment of youth. User becomes the living physical and manifestation and personification of youth and gain the ability to feed off the energy of youth of everybody and everything, including themselves. That's evil.
Just a bit.
Users can convert youth into energy and use its full source to extend their own lifespan or as a weapon. They may never age or may be immune to death unless certain conditions are met.
Aha! Luna figured it out. I'm still.
Yay.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm so pissed.
What the fuck is this?
I'm so
Simplicity
fucking pissed.
manipulation.
Oh no.
No, because literally this entire time I've been overthinking and overwhelming myself with the eyeballs because, like, this thing with the hair for blocking it, it made the skull look different. And because that was on, I was like, the eyes don't sit right. The eyes are sitting perfectly flippin' fine.
Just the hair being a pain.
It is literally just I put this thing here so this way I could, like, not see my skull between the
Oh
hair.
god, it's Luna's balding.
Yeah, no, that's literally what's happening. Um,
Yeah. Apparently there's a power called simplicity manipulation. The user can manipulate simplicity, or in any object slash concept slash task slash action, allowing them to make anything simpler and easy to perform slash understand and reduce something to its most basic and simplistic state. That's just easier versions of fucking
odds
what's the thing that
manipulation,
yeah.
probability manipulation.
the, yes, my favorite power, comic narration.
Oh, thank God, this
Power,
is gone.
the power to manipulate reality via comic books. The user can manipulate.
Look, man,
reality
don't knock
by
that
making comics.
superpower. They gave it to one of the demons in Scooby Doo and the 13 Ghosts.
The user can manipulate reality by making comic books. The character's actions, speech, etc. will happen in real life. This can also affect characters that the user has not created. For example, if a user makes a comic of their friends becoming superheroes, their friends will suddenly become superheroes. The user will be affected as well if they draw a comic book of themselves. Any user being put in the comic book will also come to life and will act the way they do in the comic. Jesus Christ. That is overpowered.
Just a bit.
Luna, pick a number between 1 and 9.
30.
And only 1 and 9.
Too late, I said 30.
Just pick a number.
I said 30.
Between 1 and 9, Luna.
I told you 30.
Okay, 3. Age aspect manifestation. The power to manifest different aspects of one's age. User can manifest different aspects of oneself at various ages, such as the playful child, the out of control and wild teenager, the mature adult, and the wise and knowledgeable senior. The aspects that people who embody represent the user at that particular age and represent the fundamental archetype of that age. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
Psycho has to go see a man about a horse.
Or their parents are calling them.
They said bathroom.
Did they? I genuinely didn't hear because I'm trying to figure out the eyeballs again. They're pissing me off.
Ah. Eyeballs.
Dude, I don't like eyes. I don't like drawing eyes. It's gotten to the point where I literally pulled the eyes off of the Cult of the Lamb PNG thing. And I'm just using those. All of my art is collages of the rest of my art. That is what Chad is learning today.
Send me the sketch and work on something else other than the eyes.
No.
No?
I will do this. I will get this done.
You have it?
Chad's gonna hear me bitch and moan about it the entire time, but I will get this done eventually.
Eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Puppy doggy.
Pupper.
Baby.
You think about Shaggy and Scooby-Doo run side by side at great danger near the speed of 3 and 5 miles an hour. Shaggy's. Damn. I don't think they've thought that through when they did that, Mar.
Yeah, give my babies. Who's taking the whole seat? Oh my goodness.
What are almighty powers? Divine angelic physiology. Says the first. Why am I listening to We Didn't Start the Fire?
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
okay,
because you
well,
did start the fire.
I'm an arsonist. Yes, yes.
We didn't start the fire.
Psycho started the fire.
Literally, Bear going, "We didn't do jack shit," and Psycho confesses to the crime.
I am a murderer. On the
I
first
didn't start
degree.
the fire.
I just
Psycho did it. It was all his fault.
Lizzie threw me under the bus. Wow, such a bad friend, Pep. Like, how could you? You threw me under the bus just like that.
You confessed first.
I invoke the fifth. As a British person, I invoke the fifth.
Luna's gonna do something dumb on stream that they should have done off stream.
What?
Luna got a bunch of free brushes off Ko-Fi.
I forgot. I have. Ooh.
Free Clip Studio brushes, and I'm going to upload all of them now.
Hi, Pupper.
Get out the hole, you piece of shit.
I didn't do anything.
No, I'm talking about the villager. Lizzie, look, you can see his little head.
Yeah.
I've just chopped a baby villager in there so it can grow.
Oh.
And now it's time to get more villagers. Shit.
Psycho is the kind of person who break at any minute that someone tell someone everything. Psycho is the kind of person who would break at any minute at tell someone everything. English is clearly my first language.
And tell someone everything.
No.
Thank you.
I would never do that, actually.
I was gonna say I would hope Psycho would never do that, otherwise Luna's career is over. I'm joking.
I've been bullied a lot. I have not told people a lot of shit that they did, but I'm
Dude, I'm gonna get so mad at this thing in a minute.
I
Go
don't
here,
like
thank you.
how my phone makes me change my wallpaper now.
Why? Why does it make you change your wallpaper?
No. Normally, you were able to go into your photos and be like, "Oh, change wallpaper," and it would be like, "Would you like to change this as your home screen or your opening screen?" And then you would get to pick. Now, when you pick a picture, it's like, "Oh, you want to change your wallpaper?" And you're like, "Yeah, I would like to change my wallpaper, please." And it goes, "Okay, so this is going to be your home screen. This is going to be your opening screen wallpaper. You don't have a choice. Now you have to pick your home screen wallpaper or just have the same one but fuzzy." And I'm like, what? No. When did the choice come? So what you have to do is, if you want to change your home screen but not your opening screen wallpaper, you have to click the same wallpaper that you had for your opening screen and then pick the new home screen picture. Stuff. I wanted to be able to just be like, "Oh, this picture, make it as my home screen, please."
What if it was purple?
What if it was purple? Luna brain is everywhere. Holy crap.
Hey there, Delilah. What's it like?
Start spam clicking my shit. Like Bearbug. These are like 11 different packs of brushes, ranging from foliage to textures to inking.
So fun. Yeah.
Meow.
Meow. You're a bitch. Meow.
Okay, Peanut.
I'm a giraffe. What song is this?
What, the
Stuck
one?
in the middle with you. I'm gonna play Uptown Girl.
As you should. I'm realizing I have an acoustic on. All my friends question why I'm gay. That is not a question, that is an answer, and the answer is yes.
You're peer reviewed.
What is
Your
in this?
parent-
Oh, that song. I forgot that song was there.
Uptown in a rocket world. Is it night or day? It's day.
I mean, the sun's
Santa
up
Claus Day.
in the East Coast, so, like, your choice.
Wait, Lizzie.
Yeah.
Question: have you heard about that Serbian woman that dances during the night on TikTok?
The what?
There's this thing that's going around TikTok called to do with something about a Serbian woman that dances during the night. Do you know? Can I? It's a bit
Yeah.
creepy. Do you know what? Basically, what happens is
What happened?
there's an old lady Serbian woman that dances during the night. You have to let her finish her dance in the middle of the street. Otherwise, if someone interrupts her or if they hear a noise, then what the old woman will do, they will chase after you with a fucking knife.
Oh, fun.
1 second.
That's always fun. That's a very fun conversation to have.
Serbian. It's a Serbian dancing lady. The Serbian dancing lady. The woman has not been caught. Uptown girl, she's been living in an uptown world. What other things can we talk about? We spoke
I
about
don't know.
superpowers.
We get superpowers for like a good hour.
I'm actually kind of happy we did that. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any fun stories that have happened?
Nope. Probably not.
I do, but like I just could never think of them when someone's just like, "Oh, what's a fun story?" They always come, it always comes up like when it's topical.
My favorite story of yours is that you got kidnapped by a pizza cult.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, my chat hasn't heard the pizza cult story.
They have not heard the pizza cult story?
No, they have not.
Chat, would you guys like to hear the pizza cult story?
Apparently gonna do some art, Luna Sego. I Kimar. I'm gonna say yes on behalf of chat, because Luna wants to hear the pizza cult story again.
Okay.
That
So,
you have no
chat, for
choice.
context, yeah.
Let's
You guys-
Hop
you're
and
stuck
Mar
here now.
just like, yes. Let's
not-
Hop's
you're
also
not allowed to
complaining
leave.
because they
All
haven't
of a
heard
sudden-
it.
You're stuck. You're stuck here now for the pizza cult story.
Everybody
So,
get your slices.
for context, for context, I go to a lot of foam fighting events, and a part I really like about foam fighting events is the nightlife. And nightlife, it just means a bunch of nerds dressed up as elves get drunk together, and it's really fun. And me and my friends, we like dressing up as mushrooms. We have our cute little mushroom hats, and we go and we always end up in some field somewhere having really deep conversations.
So, like,
at
Luna
these
streams,
events.
got it.
Yeah. So we're just sitting in a communal space, this time well lit. We're not in the middle of a field, but we're in the middle of a pavilion, drinking alcohol, having conversations with people, and we have mushroom add-ons. And unknowingly to us, there's a mushroom cult walking around. Where the leader of I'm gonna describe the mushroom cult leader in a minute, So unknowingly to us, there's a
Can
mushroom
we just
cult
call the
walking
mushroom
around.
cult leader Little Caesar? Can we please name
I-
him Little Caesar?
I thought I explained to you. Okay, getting there.
It's been a
So
minute.
You're getting
someone
sidetracked, Bedbug.
someone from this mushroom cult walks into the pavilion and sees us and doesn't let it, like, we don't know that they see us, but they see us and they're like, oh, there's mushrooms there. So they walk back to the Pizza King, the pizza cult leader, and is like, hey,
The
there's
Pizza
mushrooms.
King.
Do you know what goes on pizza sometimes? Mushrooms. We need to go kidnap those mushrooms. And so a group of 15 to 20 men walk into this pavilion, surround us, and
Wait, can I say something?
this little man that is wearing a pizza blanket that has holes cut out of it for has a hole cut out of it for his head to
I'm sorry,
stick
he
out.
has a
So
pizza poncho?
yes, he was wearing a pizza poncho and he had a staff with a pizza box on the end of it.
Wait, can I say
So he
something?
was actually Little
Yeah.
Caesar.
Yes.
You saying 20 men walk into a whatever it's called. It sounds like a shitty beginning to a joke.
No, it was real. We got surrounded and we're like, what is happening? Did we do something wrong? And the Pizza King goes, mushrooms. We need you for our cause. So we get abducted to walk around from camp to camp as part of the mushroom party, and we turn into mushroom royalty. Okay? They my friend, love her to death, but when she drinks, she needs to pee like a lot. So I would stop to go pee. This entire group of people would stop what they were doing. We would be in between camp to camp, and they would turn around to walk her to the nearest bathroom and then wait for us to get out of the bathroom so we could all walk together. We had an we had an escort for our drunkenness. There was a bard. There was someone with a ukulele following behind us, playing music the entire time. We were basically like bar crawling because full fighting events, you walk into camp and you're like, hey, camp, and they're like, hey, do you want booze? Are you old enough for it? And you're like, yeah, booze, please. So we were drunk and walking around with an army of pizza cult members behind us. It was hilarious. At one point in the night, I don't know if I told you this, Luna, but at one point in the night, someone tried to start hitting on me and my friend and
This part
start
you
trying
did
to
tell
take
me.
I did. They tried to take us away from the pizza cult, and we were too drunk to fucking notice. We were just drunk and having a fun time being a part of the pizza cult. Oh, but the members of the cult were like, that's not good. And so they rushed us away from this person and they actively protected us from something that could have happened.
Thank you for taking a second. So yeah, the time Bearbug got captured by a pizza cult. It's great.
And it is funny. Luna brought up like, oh, we need to call the cult leader the Little Caesar. Yes, that is who he was.
Oh,
And
I forgot everything you told me about this story, alright? In my defense, I forgot everything you told me about this story.
You forgot?
Yes.
Okay.
All I
So
remember is you
remember
getting
me
marched.
telling you-
All I remember is you getting marched around from camp to camp, drunk off your ass because you were mushroom royalty of the pizza cult. All right. I also had to state it like this, so context got context to what the hell is happening.
Oh no, I was here for a fair bit, and also I've also heard this before, and though I'm not in as much detail, and pizza cult serving mushroom royalty, and my brain's just going. Now this is a spin-off of The Last of Us that I'd like to watch.
Puppy dog, it's okay, babies. She's
have a
barking at
question.
squirrels. Yeah.
If I come to America, this is odd, but can we go swimming if I come to America?
When you go
Yeah,
where?
we'll go swimming.
If I come to America and before we go to Baltimore, can we go swimming?
Well,
Or like
what is
some
the...
point.
I
or
could
some
try to
point
find a
after.
place in Baltimore where we can go swimming. Puppy, dog.
I was gonna say,
No, I
aren't we already
ghost
trying?
hunting, not swimming.
Oh, ghost hunting.
Oh,
We kept
ghost
hearing you say
hunting.
ghost swimming.
Yeah, that's what I kept hearing.
God damn me being British.
But yeah, at one point in the night, we walked into fight camp, which was a camp where there was night fighting going on the entire night, and our friends were there, and we were like, "Oh, we're gonna walk to fight camp just to say hi to our friends," and they were flabbergasted by the fact that me and my friend just walked into fight camp. Fighting nearly stopped because we walked in with a huge group of people. And our friend specifically was like, "Wait, where did you guys get an entourage?" And we're like, "We don't know. This just happened. We got abducted. We got abducted by a pizza cult. It's fine, you know." Puppy.
We did not choose them.
Charlie.
They chose us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
This
didn't
just
you
kind of
eventually
happened.
I chose them.
Yeah, this we just kind of got it. But the reason that I believe like the pizza cult thing started was because the main person was trying to make fun of someone part of a different game. So the game that we were playing at that event was Belagarth, and a different game um is called DAG, and there's someone who is very high up in DAG um who is a Roman,
It is not very well liked.
Of course.
not
Oh,
very
God,
well
of
liked,
course we're Roman.
and very short and very pompous. And people often call him the Littlest Caesar. And since this was a Belagarth event, and it happened right after, like right around the time that the big mass migration happened, a bunch of people were like done with DAG and were like, you know what? No. F DAG, we're not playing that game no more. We're gonna play Belagarth. So a bunch of DAG players went to this Belagarth event, and a lot of Belagarth people were confused and were like, yeah, sorry, we're just here now. But yeah, people continued to make fun of the one guy from Dagger here because he was the reason a lot of people left. Like a lot of people left the game. In fact, like there's still jokes that go on about that right now.
Oh,
A Dagger here event that like used to be huge, used to have like pre-registration in like the high hundreds. A lot of people would come to this event. Ragnarok, like it had a castle built on the property and everything. The event I went to last weekend had higher pre-registration than Ragnarok, and they wrote it on a sign just to like dig salt in the wounds. They were like, "Now this event officially has higher pre-registration than Ragnarok," because Ragnarok, since the whole thing with DAG and the whole game exploding pretty much, has had dwindling and dwindling and dwindling numbers. No one's showing up to that event. No one's been showing up to DAG events. It's sad. But yeah, that was the time I got kidnapped by the pizza cult.
Bearbug goes to a con and becomes mushroom royalty. Luna goes to a con and gets gremlin children. I'm not even kidding.
Lucy,
Well,
you should wear the pizza thing so we can make you the pizza royalty when you.
I will, dude. I have a
are you
burrito
telling me
blanket.
I have to dress in my LARP gear while going to Baltimore?
Yes. Also,
Okay.
I have a burrito blanket. We will just turn you into the pizza lord. I know it's not the same thing, but it's close enough.
But the first event I went to this year, I got adopted.
Mm-hmm. Hang on 2 seconds before you continue the story, Bearbug. Give me 2 seconds here. Mar, how dare you? Mar's in chat going like, I'm great at drawing eyes. I suck at hands. I'd rather draw hands all day than eyes, I'll be honest. What?
Nothing.
No, you're gonna repeat that because I did not hear a word you just said.
Good, I'm not repeating that.
Oh boy.
DM me, you coward.
Nope. If you care that much, go back in stream and hear what I said.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyway,
Wait, what did you just?
I
wait,
moved
did
I
you-
moved Psycho into a different PC.
Oh, fuck you.
I have no idea what you're drawing, Mars, so I don't know what emotion thing would fit.
I'm not telling you anymore.
Angry. Grr.
Angie? Luna was angry earlier.
Honestly, I'm not telling you anymore, Luna. Screw you.
Rude.
Hmm.
Rude.
Because if you care, I was gonna say, if you do care that much, why didn't you go back in the stream and have a look?
You really think I have the energy for this?
Nope.
You literally saw me crank out 30 TikToks in 3 hours. You think I have the energy for that? Mr.
No.
Group drawing me, you, Psycho, and Misu. Are you making Psycho a fluffy cow?
You better.
I was
Why
gonna
do
say,
you have no fucking knees?
Why am I not included? I'm gonna cry. Just kidding.
I'm pretty sure they did say they wanted you to draw you before earlier. In it, but I think they just forgot to put your name. I don't know.
My internal thoughts are internal. Yes.
That's how it works. Context. That's how internal.
So at this event, people
Mhm.
kept like saying my name and be like, "Oh, hi, Spuds, how are you?" Because my name at phone fighting events is Spuds, and I'm like, "Hi, person I've never met before in my entire life," like, or "Hi, person I don't remember." Like, I'm sure I met you. I just don't remember. I'm sorry. Nice to meet you again. People kept doing that, and I'm like, okay, I apparently know a lot of people here, and I was talking to someone about it.
That book's famous.
I was talking. It's just because I go to a lot of events, and and you talk to people. Like I said, I end up in a field in the middle of the night talking to random people about deep. So I end up meeting people and talking to people. Um,
I'm singing that song now, but in the middle of the night.
and so I was talking with someone. I was like, yeah, just people keep saying my name, and they're like, yeah. They're like, I'm so. What's your name? And I'm like, oh, I'm Spuds. And they go, oh, you're Spuds. I'm your dad. And I went, what? Excuse me?
You are my dad. You're my dad.
Boogie woogie
Dad?
woogie.
Their name was Tater. And I
Tater
almost got
Tot.
abducted into doing a 4 horseman fight because someone was like, oh, we need a 4th someone with a potato name to do this fight. And I was like, I do not do
I do not want to.
I do field fighting. I don't do like championship fighting where it's like 4 horsemen or
Hey, bear
spear on
bug.
spear,
Hey,
whatever.
bear bug.
I hop on the field.
I was gonna say, I
and
have no
fight.
idea what any of these things mean.
4 horsemen is
Lizzie?
you get a team of 4 and you each have to have a different weapon. I think it's a specific weapon. Someone has to be sword and board, someone has to be spear, someone has to be red doodle doo doo.
I'm in.
Really do.
I was
Hello,
gonna say,
context.
Hello, sorry. I'm in a similar boat to Luna in not knowing any of these terms. I would love to hear about them in detail another time if you would like to do that.
Okie dokie.
Also, Lizzie,
but-
I am being really stupid going over lava like this.
I have a dad now in foam fighting.
I was gonna say, I thought you already had a dad.
I have a
Now you
dad,
have two.
but now I have a foam fighting dad because I was talking and I was just like, oh yeah, I'm Spuds. Just, oh, you're Spuds. I'm your dad now.
I was gonna say, let's make the joke that Lizzie's dad doesn't exist, but that would just be mean.
See, I was like,
No.
I was very tempted to ask, are we still making the bear's mom doesn't exist joke?
My mom exists.
I've stopped doing it. I don't think Lizzie likes it anymore.
I don't think Bear liked it ever.
How do you find your notepad things?
What do you mean?
Notepad?
Like, okay, normally I can go into Notepad, file, and then open, and it shows me all of my Notepad things.
Uh-huh.
And now, wait, they're gone.
When the world needed them most, they
They
vanished.
vanished.
Giving the time, I need to go.
All my Notepad data is gone.
He's in the
no,
post.
That's a shame.
Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Good night,
sir.
contact.
Good
Night,
night, you bloody
night.
bastard.
That is my nickname for context. How you dare you?
How you dare you?
How
I'm
dare
good.
you? How dare you steal my nickname?
Okay, it's mine now.
You make your own nickname, psycho.
Don't we call him? Never mind.
I was gonna say, I don't know what you're gonna suggest, but I feel like I'm worried if you're not
The British
saying it.
Emperor. Me in context can start the British Empire again.
Sunfish, we're not modeling titties.
Sunfish says that.
I had the same thought.
Doesn't take a lot
Lava.
to
What about
I'm
coffee?
glad if I
no one stay. Stay until when we'll catch that dream together someday soon.
Yeah, Lizzie, I'm doing a big dumb. I'm fucking bridging over lava. So I can get to a waypoint where the end portal is meant to be.
There we go.
Because my dumbass decided, yeah, let's live 3,000 blocks away from spawn.
Look, this is on you, my guy.
What?
Living 3,000 blocks away from spawn.
I am. What's the
I
word?
thought Luna was gonna say living 3,000 blocks away from us, and I thought Luna was using Minecraft measurements to describe how far away we live from Psycho in real life.
I want to see how far away I actually am from you guys. That'll be funny. Then we can just use Minecraft terms.
Okay, so apparently a Minecraft block is like, what, a meter by a meter? What the hell is the Minecraft measurement? It's not feet, I know that much.
Yeah.
No one likes feet.
I think it's a yard by a yard. Or like, yeah, meter by...
Yardy.
See, but with that logic, then... Oh no, because with that logic, Steve is then 6 feet tall.
Oh, yeah.
Hello! Hello, Mar.
Steve could be 6
Minecraft
feet tall.
measurements to real life.
Your nickname for context is out of. Nice, Mar.
Minecraft's worlds are a voxel grid where each pixel block represents a voxel, which is 1 cubic meter in real life. How big is 1 cubic meter? I want that in kilometers. Millimeters? No. One cubic meter in.
Steve is 6 foot, psycho. Look up saying Steve is 6 foot.
I'm still taller than Steve, so fuck you. I'm 2 feet taller than Steve. 6'2".
2 inches taller than Steve, then.
Yes, that's the one. Shut up.
Ah. It would be scary if Psycho was 8 feet tall.
I'm just a god. Just come on, man. Oh, I don't know why I made that noise. Don't judge me.
All the judgment.
Shut up, you.
No. No, I will not.
Now, fuck you. Why do we bully each other?
I don't know. You tend to strike first, and then I retaliate, and then you retaliate, and then it's a vicious cycle.
That's how we are. It's fine.
Cubic meter is 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. So it's literally just a meter in every direction. X, Y, and Z. Just sit here and not fall in love with you.
I'm gonna enable toggle sneak so I don't have to pull down the shift button with my pinky.
Don't hurt your pinky.
So what's a meter in terms of like yards and feet?
I think a meter's like 3 feet.
Okay, so it's about the same as a yard.
Yarr. No, fuck you. I don't want to drink.
Psycho's gotta drown.
I'll go. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
You're not refunding Mar.
No, I was gonna. I'll go fill up my bathtub and drown in that.
No, bad Psycho.
Yeah, I had a drink. It's not of water, but it's of something.
That's all that matters is you had a hydration. It doesn't matter if it's water or not. Coffee is not hydrating though, so that doesn't count.
It was coke. It was coke. Not cocaine.
3.3 feet. So
I'm
roughly.
thirsty, but I have no vehicle for water.
Does Bearbug do drugs?
No!
Said
Bearbug
does.
should do drugs.
I'm sorry,
Bearbug
what?
does not.
No, not
Bearbug-
them types of drugs. The
Bearbug should
focus drugs.
probably do ADHD drugs, but I don't because I don't like taking medicine.
That's gonna get taken out of context, you know. The Bearbug should do drugs.
I would continuously piss off my doctors as a kid because I would just go cold turkey on my meds because I just didn't want to take them.
Gobble gobble.
That checks out.
Cold turkey is when you stop taking your meds without
I
weaning
know.
yourself off. Okay.
See,
I know,
that's
I'm just
that's my
taking the-
issue now with mine, but like I also just forget they exist. And then my neurologist hears from me every like 5 months.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting to figure out if I've actually got autism or ADHD. So
I was gonna say, didn't you say you were getting like a test done?
I've already had that test on it a while ago.
Oh, they just haven't given you the results yet?
Waiting list because of how many people are getting tested.
Luna, your horns look like they're in the wrong place.
I know. I'm working on
sorry,
it.
sorry,
No, you're
sorry.
fine. I'm sorry for tone on that one, but like I'm working on it.
Just I know.
It's
I'm
pissing
fucking
me
working
off.
on it.
No, it's less of like a I know and more just it pisses me off too. Don't worry.
Okay, it wasn't pissing me off. I was just trying to be helpful, and
Fair, you're
if
fine.
I was a puppy dog, my tail would be in between my legs right now.
Good. That's mean. I'm sorry.
That was
It is
very
mean.
mean.
You slut.
That is really mean.
And that's not meaner?
Fucking gas. No, it's the gas. It's the gas.
Yes, yes. That's a gas. It's a gas, Psycho. Uh-huh.
No, look. I got attacked by a gas and it hit me off the edge.
I'm sorry, but that was really mean. You slut.
Don't clip that, please, anybody.
No, again, this is another clip that if it doesn't happen, it's a war crime, alright?
Can this gas die? Jesus Christ. I want to put this ball in its mouth. Where? Where? You didn't hear. You heard nothing, Bearbug. Can I fucking stop? Can you stop throwing your balls in my face? Jesus fucking hell! I need to shut up.
You really do. Like, not anything mean, but like, holy crap, sometimes, Psycho.
I just keep getting balls thrown at me. Fuck off. I'm never normally this shit when it comes to them throwing balls at me.
Look, man, maybe you're just not meant to play with balls.
Balls.
I know exactly what I'm saying. Leave me alone.
I was just quoting a Jacksepticeye clip. Where the fuck did you go, you coward? Get out of the lava, you coward. I've put my auto clicker on so I can hit the ball.
Of course you did.
And I'm still failing. The auto clicker's not powerful enough. Shit. I'm actually gonna cry. Cannot hit these balls.
I know it's
give
like
up.
not really healthy, but like looking at analytics can be so interesting sometimes.
Oh yeah, no, looking at analytics is very like it make brain go burr, but like obsessing over them is not healthy.
You
Yeah.
stupid slut. Sorry. I'm just pissed
Psycho!
off I'm sorry, I'm pissed off at this cat. I don't normally use that word. But
I know you don't. You literally haven't used it in like at least like a month or two since we've been in calls together, and like you just pull it out 4 times on stream. Thank you,
I'm
Lux
sorry.
Up. Hey, Lux Up. Lux Up. Are you in the Discord? I have a channel in there for clips specifically. Hang on, I gotta do more. Drink. Did the Mar drink? Yes, I word. There's a thing for clips. You joined like 20 minutes ago? Okay, I don't have Discord notifications on right now, as you can tell.
I'm sorry, Lizzie, I didn't mean to call you a slut by accident, even though I was
It's
talking about
okay.
the gas. Just poor timing. I'm a bad friend. Psycho's a bad friend, everybody.
No, he's not.
Actually, I am stupid. I
You.
am just.
I'm going to smack you when I see you at Baltimore. That's what's gonna happen. Luna's
Good
going
luck.
to threaten friendship violence if you keep talking down on yourself.
Good. I was gonna say good luck. Only if you can reach me.
Even if I can't reach you, I got Muffin, I got Terry, I can put a bear bug on my shoulders. Like, there are multiple ways of doing this.
Or you're just gonna become a thingy in a trench coat, like quite literally.
Yeah, I was gonna say, no, Misa's not going.
The clip that Lux Up made has no context whatsoever. It's no context. It is just that's very mean. You slut, and then it ends.
Not rude. It's but that would sound like something that Kevin would say.
Oh my god, Psycho has a Kevin?
No, but that sounds like something Kevin would say, Lizzie. You can't tell me otherwise. And penis. They scare me.
So you have the opposite problem of Muffin.
Hello!
Understood.
What?
Hello, Mar. I heard you say,
Penis.
that, and then you were scared.
Bearborg, you okay?
Yeah.
I think Bearbug's just watching clips.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying that's what I said there sounds like something Kevin would say. Right? Also, hello, housekeeping. I'm here to steal all your goodies. Oh, hello there. This is not my shit. Get out of here. Fuck you.
I was gonna say, are you on a server or like?
Yes, I am. I am in the Nether, scavenging. It's on a server that on a Discord. We got me and Lizzie got it written it over Discord, and they invited us to another Discord, and they have a server. So
This just
I joined
sounds
it.
like a friend of a friend of another friend who went to this
What
high
did I
school and is a
do?
cousin of a friend. Like, this sounds like a whole other thing. My character in a game got
Whose
level.
cousin's
Nice, Mar.
dog's uncle?
We didn't say anything about cousin.
What? 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 Who? Where? When? Why?
Lizzie is having health.
Bear is confused.
Confusion.
I hope I'm not having a stroke.
No, that's
Lizzie,
Muffin's job to
Bearborg.
have the strengths.
Bearborg, are you having a strong?
Toast. I smell toast.
I forgot that's a side effect of that.
Side effect?
Or like
Oh, no.
symptom. Not a side effect, a symptom.
Side effect. That would be a terrible. Only being able to have this, being able to smell toast, but not being able to eat it. It's like I'm a duck. Penis.
Okay, Psycho.
What? I forgot. I can't. I have to hold the crouch button. I'm just gonna fall to my death otherwise. And I don't have feather falling. I only have protection 4.
This person perfectly worded the DAG drama.
What?
Basically, Ragnarok folded from poor leadership and lack of attendees. They're trying to get the event run in July in Spring Valley in Ohio, where Eclipse was held, and where Ragnarok used to be held, but that hasn't happened yet. Most of the staff, including myself, were bullied and mistreated until we resigned, leaving the event without of their leadership roles filled. They've struggled to find staff who are willing to work. While Dagger here has changed their operating procedures and elected a new board of directors, the Ragnarok board of directors are the same shitty people that ran an excellent event into the ground. They swept SA under the rug and refused to ban Yahtzees, and ultimately destroyed the event by pushing staff away. Ragnarok used to be around 2K people and was a week long. Last year, it was 300 people, and only 25 people pre-registered for it. They went from 2K to 300.
Man, they really fumbled that.
They fumbled it hard. They fumbled it so bad.
Oh no, I did this on the wrong layer.
Oh no. I'm sorry, that's not what it means.
Don't you hate when you just start drawing, but it's on the wrong layer?
Look, Lizzie, it's a slaughter farm for Enderman.
Oh my gosh, it's the Ender.
Did you actually make an Ender
And-
Ender?
Yeah, it's an Ender.
I now don't even need to press a button, Lizzie. I can literally just AFK farm.
Oh, you can fully AFK farm?
Yep, this is called Orcus.
I love how I said this already. Leading up to the debut, I'm just throwing my character in every type of costume that has to do with the games I'm playing. Right, so like, if we ignore certain perspective things that are gonna annoy me, but I'm leaving them for now. We have the Potionomics one. We have Cult of the Lamb. We have a Nice Death. This is just me pulling out the Halloween costumes. Where is it? Have a
Yeah,
Nice Death.
Halloween costumes.
Like, it's just me pulling out Halloween costumes. Like, look at this bear.
Lizzie,
Mhm.
Luna just playing.
Just like we have a Nice Death, we have Cult of the Lamb, now we have Potionomics.
I like the skull one.
And then there's Bearbug that just makes full 3D models.
3D models.
3D model make
Also-
Bringo Bear.
How are the
3D model
models
make
going, by
Bringo
the way?
Burr. What's
Does it go-
debuting? Lux Up debuting is when you.
No, I think he means what is like
Yeah.
What's Luna debuting?
No, I
what
think
is-
Luxup's asking what a debut is. Bear,
Okay,
do
so
your
we
original
can answer both of
explanation.
those questions. So Lux Up, a debut is like the first stream where you show off a model, or where you start streaming
what the
as like the
definition is.
model or the character.
I knew Blocks Up knew what the definition was.
Oh, okay. So then it's the other thing. Hello, Crowboy. How are you? Kaka. And looks up in terms of what I'm debuting. Hopefully at some point early to mid-June. Very big stream. Lots of friends, lots of fun. And there's live 2D model, new overlays, new emotes, new panels, new website thingy, and or commission site open. There's a lot helping. I smell What? I don't fully understand what you mean by that, but okay.
Means that you're an underrated streamer and that they found you from the recommended.
Oh,
That
wait, they're actually
Luna
putting
is
me on the...
very cool.
Thank
Very
you.
cool. Yes, yes.
Okay, my brain short-circuited and flipped the definition of underrated on me.
Oh, okay.
For
That's
half
okay.
a second, I was like, I don't...
See, that's why Bearbug is here to be like, no, they were
I
being
know.
nice. They were being
Luna,
nice.
you're so overrated. Like, oh my god.
Look, man, I thought it was being mean. Why did my thing not go off? Thank you for the follow. Why did the thingy not go off? What?
It's going off over in chat for me. Is that supposed to be happening?
What?
Huh?
No, I got it. I set it to the Twitch alert things, but then I stuck
Wait.
that in universal audio.
Chat started exploding.
I mean, chat started exploding.
Chat started exploding. It happened. They're emotes. What?
Lucy, are you
You heard a
crazy
thingy?
again?
Okay, hang on. We're gonna fix this real fast. Docs.
Lucy, are you going crazy again?
I think Bearbug's going cuckoo.
Bearbug has no brain cells. It's fine. It's fine.
You need to
Ta-da!
take some medicine, Neville.
See? See? There it is. I had it above, and then I moved everything around, and then it was no longer above.
Si, senor.
Thank you so much for the follow. Speaking of follows, Bearbug,
Yes.
I am 10 away from 500.
Let's go.
I am 9 away from 500 with Crow following now, so thank you so much for that, Crow. 500 before debut stream, let's go.
Let's go.
These
Hog.
pretty peas with a cherry on top?
Give me your fucking money.
Why do my knees itch?
I don't know.
Luna, you need to fix this for me.
I am not a medical professional. We've been over this.
Fix my
Loving the space
itchies.
theme? Thank you. Thank you. I was gonna say, in 2 weeks, this entire situation's getting overhauled.
Wait, it's still gonna be space themed though.
Oh no, it's still space themed, but like new overlays from the starting soon, just chatting, transitions, ending. Actually, the ending soon's probably gonna stay the same, but you get the point. 90% of the entire thing, while still space themed, all of it's getting updated.
I feel
And-
like Luna would fucking love this.
What? The debut? Yes, I'm going to love it if I don't
honestly.
stress myself into the ground.
I know what you're streaming, but I sent you a TikTok to do a Ben 10 watch.
No, you want to make my day, you send me Ninjago stuff. Yes, Crow. What can I get for you? Just say, Psycho, you want to make my day, you send me Ninjago. We've been over this. You and Bear both get the reasons why I will never stop talking about Ninjago case number, and then Joy just put a random number at the end of it.
I did send you a TikTok to do.
I saw the notification. I will look at Ben 10. I watched Omniverse all of recently. Is it bad? And I can tell parts of my extended family are affecting me because when I read "May I ask 2 questions," I was so tempted to respond. You already asked one. What's your second? Being snarky.
So mean.
Look, man.
Oh, Psycho. I have a question, Psycho.
I don't think I'm a comfort streamer. All right, I can be a little mean.
Luna, Lizzie.
I'm DMing it to you.
Oh dear, what have I done?
Nothing yet.
Do I have to commit arson?
Probably.
Oh, I've.
We will learn. Also, on bonus news with content stuff, I finally got around to uploading VODs.
Ooh.
Pronoun
Luna's
check.
finally uploading VODs. Let's go.
Luna's finally uploading VODs, so every time I stream, the VOD will come out the Friday, not the Friday after, but like, basically, I have backlog now. So every Friday, a VOD will get released on my main channel, and it's just going to be marked as unlisted and in a VOD playlist.
Fuck yes.
Honestly, if you replied at that, I'd laugh. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I like being snarky. We get to be snarky in here. Alright. I think the bot's gonna pop up in a minute and do the pronoun check for you. But swearing, I don't care. I tend to lean toward an older audience either way, so let's go for it with the swearing. Nope, wrong pronoun.
Oh, wrong.
That's the pronoun extension where you can set your
Oh.
pronouns next to your name, so when you enter other people's Twitch chats, the streamer can just know. I mean, I have they them set on mine.
I have
Um,
them set on mine too.
I
Why
don't
do you
see
not have
yours.
Wait, why
That's
is
weird.
that showing up in mine?
maybe another? It shows up in Cry's chat.
Maybe it's just a me thing. I'm not sure. Anyway,
Maybe I did it as another extension.
probably.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah,
There's
there's thing. They, them, she, mostly they, them though. My brain go everywhere. I cannot sing for the life of me, but I cannot help but sing to these songs. Ah, the conundrum. Give myself some thicker arms. Alright, what are we thinking, Bear?
Arms. Yes, good. Yes.
Not what I was talking about. I was talking about the overall thing.
Oh wow, Lunix has no mouth.
Look, man, I was originally gonna start with a no mouth thing, and then I realized I couldn't do mouths. Like, I couldn't do that.
Maybe you could move your one bang so you're less bald on the side of the
I
head.
mean,
But is good. Yes.
he's good, yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
There, that's why this layer is here, and thank you for pointing that out.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
There you go. Better?
No, by your ear, you're still bald.
That is my ear.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was watching a stream instead of your own thing, so
Okay,
I
I
was
need to
dealing
make
with
sure
stream
about the
delay.
rules.
Okay, yes. Is good. Yes, yes. If you want me to
You're
nitpick,
good,
I
Crow.
can, but otherwise it's good.
I just need a general, is this fine for now? I have not gotten to shading. I have not gotten to the colored line art. We're not getting into that stuff yet. I just want to make sure it's decent enough. So this way
Yes.
tomorrow, when I'm not doing manual labor for my parents, I can sit and work on stuff. Un momento. Fair enough, Crow.
Lizzie, I just sent you a TikTok.
And thank you for the message. I read the message before. My brain just, I don't know if I responded to it.
Holy cow, it's an actual, like, respectful chatter. Can you believe it? Luna, you have a godsend in your chat.
Dude, okay. No, speaking of that, right? I was going through clips earlier in Bareback. You can look at you can see all the TikToks that I wound up making off of clips and highlights and everything. Actually, no, the 30 that I just uploaded into the VOD transfer are just clips, right? And one of them was when I was doing a just chatting stream because I needed to get history homework done basically. That's what I need to get done. I need to get done history homework, and we said something. I think it was Gay Wood. I think it was that clip.
Gay Wood?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to find the clip. But like basically there was a clip where what's it called? Oh, music's something I gotta add for the debut. I gotta set the context on that though. That might come at a later point. TikTok transfers. There's like 30 TikToks in here. I know exactly which one it is. And that's the best part. Alright, chat's gonna be able to hear it. But won't be able to see it. Bearbug. It is the one in TikTok transfers. It is the one with the old 2D live model.
Okay. Wow.
And it's just me, you, and Psycho, and we're just talking. I forget what this one is. Chat will be able to hear it. So I apologize if it gets a bit loud.
It's getting close.
We're gonna have Gay Wood. Yeah, it was the Gay Wood one.
Gay Wood!
Wait, no, wait. Yeah, this is the thing.
That's gonna get clipped or quoted.
Okay, yeah, so it's the Gay Wood one, and because we were talking about Rainbow Wood and Minecraft for the context on that. But Psycho said something about it getting clipped or out of context, and I so boldly went, my chat isn't gonna do shit. And then both Bearbug and Sean clipped it. Like, it's a great time here. Dude, I need to stop referencing shit. Holy crap. I'm gonna do something dumb. Alright, I really like the color scheme with this, actually. I'm not crazy about the line thickness. Line thickness is something I always need to work on, but, like, other than that...
I'm not crazy, I'm just crazy. I was crazy once.
You know, you're insane, Psycho.
Crazy? I'm not
Insane in the
crazy.
membrane.
Thank you, Lizzie. At least you know what I was quoting.
Heads up, I might randomly refresh. That's fair. That's completely valid. Do.
Oh, now I know why you guys keep saying my models have hella ass. Because Vivroid models just don't.
Then.
Just the no context for the people
Them
in
cheeks are
chat.
flat.
Them cheeks are very flat, but I love how,
Them
like,
cheeks are
people in
flat.
chat are gonna have no context.
For context,
See, no. Here's the context. Ready? All right. Bearbug, who also streams and does art and is amazing, and you should follow them. I'm gonna take the opportunity. Anyway.
You just scared them off. Well done.
Oh, did I actually? No. Long story short, is Bear makes 3D models, and Psycho and I always make the joke about the models having hella cake.
They made me a cake.
No, they turned Psycho into a cake. Yes. I have to watch what I'm saying because not only will chat be able to hear, but, like, I have family home right now.
Luna's dad. I model hella ass.
Lizzie gave me a dumpy.
No, I didn't. You have a normal size dumpy. It just.
That's why I said you gave me a, not
okay.
Ella, just a.
You have. It's normal. It's not big. It's not small.
Dude, you gave Psycho massive ass cheeks. That's all I'm saying.
No.
This is not a comfort stream. This is the chaos stream now.
Yes, we are uncomfort streamers. This is something you should be.
Yeah, an extra large dump truck crow. It's great. It's beautiful. Side note.
To the stream. We are uncomfort streamers.
Bro, I'm sorry.
Side note, because I talked about this earlier. Because I talked about this earlier with the VODs and the Discord and all this other fun stuff with clips. Discord's the place to be. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I'm bad at
Luna socials.
I'm bad at cross promotion. It's great. I'm terrible with cross promotion. We're not talking about it though.
Oh, bless you.
Christ, what the fuck?
That was aggressive.
That was my sneeze.
Like a little gremlin.
That was my sneeze, and I just sneezed my headphones off my head.
What the fuck possessed you?
Nothing. Just be glad I didn't punch myself.
I
was gonna say, just be glad I didn't punch myself in the face this time.
Any girls can learn that lesson.
I don't even think I could recreate that noise. That was
yes, I just.
Thanks, Bear.
Love you, Luna.
Thanks, Bear. That's a strong sneeze. Look, man.
And then there was me just quoting Beetlejuice.
See,
Beetle Guys is a good movie. I want to rewatch it.
Rory would be proud of me just quoting Beetlejuice out of them random.
Alright, but here's the true question. Are you quoting the movie or the musical?
What do you think?
It better be the musical.
Yes, obviously.
Do you guys not like the movie?
I'll be honest, as someone who's seen both, the musical's better.
I haven't seen the musical, but I like the movie.
This is where oh no, that's gonna be in Philly when we go to Murder Cabin.
Murder Cabin?
No, because okay, so I graduated, right? I graduated 2 weeks ago. Yay, fun, woo. Anyway,
yay.
But like throughout the hall that we were graduating in, they just had like signs going like Beetlejuice coming to Philly and blah blah blah.
And they also hit Nick Whitty at the graduation.
Oh my god, we're not going over hitting Nick Whitty at graduation, alright? I don't think Bear wants to know the context.
Give them context. They have no choice.
I'm pretty sure context is asleep.
I will smack you.
See, you smack them. I give them a pat on the back. Good job, Bear.
Just wait until we have context clashes. It's gonna be so fun.
I was gonna say, don't you still need to model a context so we can throw context at each other?
I lost the
Lizzie.
spoons, okay?
Currently, channel
I
half
lost
platform
the
of
spoons.
Luna, let them finish modeling your VTuber thingy.
It's fine. It's fine. Thank you so much, Crow. A weak British person needs sleep. Goddamn. Okay, on my end, Crow's name and Luxop's name were like the same thing, so I thought Crow for 2 seconds
same
went in
color.
a hard like tone shift.
Yeah,
Just like
tonal shift.
just a very, very sweet and appreciative. I'm hopping around streams. I'll be back, but if not, have a lovely stream. You're amazing, awesome. Wee! And then just Luxop going, weak ass British person needing sleep.
Looks up, me and you are both British. You can't say shit, bitch.
Oh gosh. I mean, to be fair, it's only midnight in London right now. It could be worse. It could be worse. Because I'll be up at midnight and Psycho will still be up and it'll be like 5 in the morning.
Luxop, my friend, you are typing in chat. You are not asleep.
Unless you've got a person that takes over your body when you sleep.
Possession?
Yeah, I think that would be possession.
Looks
What?
up you possessed.
I had barbecue, but I'm going swimming that day.
That's a bloke.
Oh, speaking of, I need to go fix the mermaid tails.
Okay, are you just gonna say, are you going?
What's the day? What's the day? I might be back. Ooh.
Wait,
Ooh.
is it Thursday? No, it's it's.
I mean, it's Thursday for me.
Hopefully, it only takes 12.
Hopefully, it takes only 12
hopefully, it only
hours.
takes 12 hours to cure. I mean, if it takes 24, like some silicones do. But we had a silicone. We put a silicone on the tails to try and get them to, because they both had boo-boos, and so we had to fill that in. But the silicone never cured. I left it for 3 days, and the silicone never fully cured.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like goopy and gross. And so now we have a new type of silicone glue, and I'm hoping that it takes 12 hours to cure, which is typical, instead of 24 hours.
Oh my god, so typical.
Okay, Chelsea.
What? Who's Chelsea?
Fishtails reference.
Oh.
Into the hole I go. Honey, I am home. Time to murder some villagers.
Just throw Psycho into next week.
I hate this cooking gun.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go. And now that we have hit 2 hours, that's I want to stay and work on this, but also my brain is very much, you should probably turn off stream before you continue working on this, so this way at least check it some form of surprise for Saturday's stream when this gets in use.
Luna, you're allowed to stream without me being here.
I know.
Okay, it's just, I said, oh, I'm gonna go do this thing.
No, because I will pay to watch Psycho get beat up. Yo, how much money are we talking, Luxop?
Fuck off you.
No, Psycho. You need to think big, alright? We get a high number and then we go 50-50. It's fine.
You just said that to stream.
I know. I'm not actually gonna do this.
I will fight you.
You will fight me, I will bite. No, we're not. $10 is too cheap.
I'm sorry. You please tell me you didn't hear what I said.
No, I didn't, and I swear to God,
My
if it was something
God.
along the lines of kinky, I'm gonna come over there and fucking smack you myself.
You're gonna have to come over and fucking smack me then. Did I say
God
exactly that?
Damn it, Psycho!
I think I know what was wrong with my silicone the entire time.
I
What
think I know
happened?
what's wrong with me.
I think I glued. I think the caulking gun punctured a hole in the bottom of the thing. And so now that's why the silicone kept getting dried up and never fully sealed. Because
Looks up, you're a pussy.
it was attached.
What the fuck was that? Why did it go silent?
Sorry, I'm not strong enough. I'm trying
Luna's
to.
focusing, and Bear's not strong enough, apparently.
I'm not strong enough. I must become stronger.
Intense training
I'll have to
be
pay
like,
the conversion rate. Dude,
Liz-
$10
Luna,
is not enough to go beat up Psycho, alright?
Lizzie, intense training acts be like,
Ooh ah, ooh ah. I don't know what we're talking about. I'm trying to rip
I don't know what we're doing either. Also, I think it's
silicone
Ooga
from a
Chaka,
caulking
not
gun.
Unga Bunga.
Fuck you, I can say what I want.
What is happening? Where's the
Oh, no.
cheese?
In the
Cheese is
bin.
still lurking in chat.
Oh, cheese is here.
Jeez. You're a bitch.
Psycho, be nice
No!
to my mods.
I am also one. I'm just joking. Anyways, hello, cheese. I want your name makes me hungry. Lizzie, do I have permission to hit looks up over the head with a wiffle bat?
No! Why is this so difficult?
Looks up, do I have permission to hit you over the head with a wiffle bat?
Lexa, if you say anything but no, I'm going to disown you. That's not true.
Say yes.
And all the birds of rise on this time we finally say okay. I'm just vibing to Ruby music, man.
This thing still has uncured silicone inside of it. Why is it leaking?
Okay.
Oh, man's be fighting.
Okay, I'm coming to find out where you live. Luna, figure out where looks up.
Look,
live,
man, I
please.
told you, I'm not in contact with Kevin anymore.
What?
No, you can
Are we no longer friends, Luna?
No, not that Kevin, the other Kevin.
Oh, okay.
7-Eleven.
Yeah, sure, the friend's name is now Kevin Levin.
Oh shit, I forgot you do know where I live.
Oopsie. This patrol.
Psycho, when did you tell Lux up where you live?
No, I didn't. He guessed it.
Okay. You probably sat there and gave hints, though.
Probably.
Probably, yeah. I want to see curse words. Why does my Twitch...
Penis. Balls. Big one.
There we go, I have a mouth now.
It just looks smug.
I mean, considering the game I'm going to be playing on Saturday is literally a bartering game, it is a deck strategy, like, bargaining simulator. That is literally what it is.
I will wipe that smug clean off your face, man.
You have fun with that. I'm gonna try and date the tree lady on Saturday. It'll be great.
I want to be the tree lady.
Okay, hang on. We're pausing this for 2 seconds so Bear can get some context on these characters.
Okay.
I say this ready to pull up like an online source. I don't need an online source. You know what I have? I have something better. I have something better. You wanna know what I have, Bearbug?
Your heart. And
No.
the power of friendship.
No.
Oh.
I have no friends.
We're not friends anymore.
I have the art book open because I was referencing the art style.
Oh. Neat.
Excuse me.
for some reason, I don't know why, we're gonna blame the dyslexia, but Context's name on Twitch is O Context O.
Yeah.
And every time I read it, my brain wants to autocorrect it as coconut.
Honestly, we should. I'm gonna guide the way for next stream.
Steam. I was gonna say, who am I rating then?
Lizzie friend.
Oh, is Sam live?
Yeah, Sam's
Yeah.
live. Or you could rate who you want to, Luna.
What, are you going live?
Me? No.
Steam
I
Deck.
guided the way to the end of stream.
Okay. We're gonna have fun with this, alright?
Looks up, are you saying that Sam is Stream Dad?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's so cute. The art's so cute.
Okay, so this is Potionomics. This is the game for Saturday. Bear, you're more than welcome to join the call for that. It's gonna be the same time as this stream today, but like Saturday. Right?
I'm probably going to be swimming on. No! I'm going to be planning.
Look at all these little guys. Look at all these little guys. Ready?
They're so little.
Okay, ready? Where's the dateable ones? I think he's dateable. She's dateable. She's dateable.
Smooch.
They're dateable. He's dateable.
Smooch.
He's also dateable.
Smooch.
She's dateable. And
Smooch.
where's Tree Lady? Tree Lady's in the middle, and I just went like a giant loop around her, but she's also dateable.
Smooch.
There's so many dateable characters, and in my personal file, I have just romanced Quinn. So I have my gremlin non-binary person already, so I'm going to try and go for her, especially considering her things about negating stress.
I like the one with the little moth antennas and the cool little witch hat.
Hey. Nani? This one?
No. The one with the blue witch hat. Yeah!
Where?
They're so you're
This
zoomed in
one?
on them.
This one?
No.
The blue witch hat.
Sorry, I was streamlined. Go
Oh,
up.
this guy. Also, Bear, my
No.
camera is
No,
being shown
no.
in Discord.
I know. Okay. Moth antenna and blue witch hat.
Pink hair.
Pink hair, yes. That one.
Literally
With
the
the
first
glasses.
person I said. This one?
Okay. I was looking at the wrong screen because I am the not smart.
See, they put me in the game.
You are the autistic bear.
Is that you?
This is not me, like, Mimi, but, like, the moth is named Luna, and her whole shtick in the game is marketing.
It just proves Luna's my type.
Hey,
Don't
yo!
let- don't-
Hey, yo!
Don't let Danny hear you say that.
Luna got that Riz? Luna got that Riz? But yeah, so each one has, like, their own different strengths and weaknesses and whatnot in terms of, like, their cards. His stuff is, like, all pumping up. Hers is relaxation. I'm not sure what Luna's is, because I haven't gotten any of their cards. But back to these little guys. You play as Sylvia, okay? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Love
What
her.
are you
She's
chewing on?
fucking disaster, and I love her. That's the best way I can put it.
What the hell is that? What are you chewing on? Is
Bear
that
bug?
voodoo stuff? That looks like a tied up frog. What the fuck?
I tied up frog.
Bearbug is not here at the moment.
Oh my god, that's a piece of feces. Okay, that's disgusting.
I did not need to hear that.
Disgusting.
Oh my
Also, Luna, I find it funny that Funtime Freddy and Overhaul said share the same voice actor.
god. Beautiful. That is beautiful.
That's adorable. But
Okay.
why
I'm
was-
waiting for
why-
Bearbug to get back from dealing with the feces. And then we'll continue.
I have my headphones back on. I can hear you.
Okay. Basically, long story short, game, you play as Sylvia, and as you can read from Thingy, she inherits her uncle's potion shop and also his debt. And the entire purpose of the game is trying to like pay off his debt and do potion stuff.
You said he's dead.
What?
I thought you said he's dead.
I mean, he is dead. You inherit the potion shop and his debt. Point is, you know, inherits potion shop. Yay! And then we have all the Sylvia art, right? You get a little companion owl, and then you come across characters like Baptiste, who is the guild master, who like I followed this thing before it was like released. I followed the TikTok that was like posting about it. He's supposed to be modeled after like Tamaki Suo from Honor High School Host Club.
Oh my gosh, are you for real?
Like that's one of the character inspirations is Tamaki. And there's other anime inspirations for each of them. So like, Baptiste is the guild master. I love him. All of them are little disasters and I love them. Not sure what Luna's supposed to be, but like this is Luna. But she's the founder and sole proprietor of the hottest up and coming marketing agency.
Heck yeah.
This is what I meant by I keep saying they put me in the game. This is what I mean. So you have Luna, all her little things. You have Mint, who, I'm gonna be real, I just look at her and I just see Deku. Also, the fact that they made all of her sketches just green monochromatic doesn't help. This is a hero at the guild, run by Baptiste. Muktuk, who does a bunch of, I have no idea if I pronounced that correctly, but he uses like cauldrons and shelves and he makes things so you can like display your potions and make better potions. And everything.
Oh, that's really cool.
Man's, if I'm remembering correctly, was like based off like the bigger Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist, the not general one, the lieutenant one that's voiced by All Might. This makes sense, right?
Yes, kind of, mostly.
Okay. See, I came here looking for these types of things, but he's the only one who has one. Posh, check. Yeah, you have a lot of concept art, and you're not in the game that much. Quinn, my little trash goblin. I love them. Basically, you give them ingredients, and then you can buy ingredients from them later. It's a whole thing. They're a little disaster, and I love them. Saffron is the tree lady I was talking about earlier. She gives you, like, shop upgrades for, like, space and everything, and then also wood for making things cook less time. Salt and Pepper, they're cat pirates. And then Zid, I'm not sure. Lots of pretty people. Lots of pretty people, and then we get into the villains.
Apparently,
then we get into the villains.
The villains.
I was gonna say, look at Roxanne, and then what?
One sec. There's a play. I'm checking if this is in the UK.
Bear, let me know when you see Roxanne.
Hi, Caesar. Hot lady with big boobs.
Roxanne, or demonic thingy. This is Korzak. Boss Finn, Anubia.
Can you date them?
I think you can date Roxanne. Roxanne and Korzak, yes. The rest of them, no.
Aw.
So the shark and Anubia are no.
Aw.
And then here's a bunch of different card thingies, and I'm probably gonna start a new file tonight and just start playing.
Oh damn! That's there's a place in New York called Thatcher, and there's a thing apparently called the Cornell Run of the Gingers. Apparently.
I think I heard of that. Okay, I want to explain what I just discovered, but I can't without it sounding extremely explicit.
So then we will wait for Luna and stream in 5 minutes. Literally, just let me click through the rest of the book because I haven't seen the full thing. That's so cute. Anyway. I will probably work on proportions for the face later because the face is completely annoying me. That being said, we are going to switch to chatting. Get Popcat Luna again. And then, because Psycho is guiding us, trade. It's just give Sam tacos, right?
Yeah. No spaces, no caps, just
No fancy, just stating it.
mhm.
Alright.
Statement, a demand.
It is just a statement. Anyway,
What
So-
are your demands?
my demands is everybody takes care of themselves and gets water and food because that's what I'm about to do. That being said, and I also just kind of stated my plan that I was going to talk about for like a minute. Oops. Anyway, thank you everyone for tuning in. It's going to be time for moi to tune out. We're going to do socials one more time, and you can find me offline there. But as Psycho has stated, we shall raid the Sam. Raid the Samster. So, yes, please make sure to be nice and go show support. Meteor Shower is normally the raid message. I'm setting it up with the emotes if you have emotes. If you have emotes, it's just that. That's it. Meteor Shower. Alright. With that, I'm gonna tune out. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and I'll see you all Saturday for Potion Game. I'm excited for Potion Game. This will be very, very, very fun, and I'm not stalling at all. Bye!